Certainly, it must be emitting dragon. No, radiation, not radioactive. How about X-ray? Oh, that sounds good.
X-ray are radiation that has been discovered from intense effort of German physicists.
He is like most scientists who discover things accidentally, but he knows one day his coincidence will change medication extremely.
He is Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen.
Wilhelm Conrad Roentgen was born on March 27, 1845 at Lenhem in the Lower Rhine, Germany, as the only child of a merchant.
In 1862, he entered a technical school of Utrecht, where he was unfairly expelled by accused caricature of one of the teachers, but in fact it's done by someone else.
This time, he got a caricature of you. Then again, how dare you? Listen, I can't accept and I do it. Get out! You must be there anymore. Get out! Get out!
Then he entered the University of Utrecht in 1865 to study physics, but he can't because of not having attained the credential required for a regular student. And finally, he could enter the Polytechnic at Zurich by passing its examination. He passed this and began study there as a student of mechanical engineering. In 1869, he graduated Doctor of Philosophy at the University of Zurich, was appointed assistant to Kant, and went with him to Würzburg in the same year, and 3 years later to Strasbourg.
In 1874, Roentgen became a lecturer at the University of Strasbourg. 1 year later, he became a professor at the Academy of Agriculture at Hohenheim. He returned to Strasbourg as a professor of physics in 1876, and in 1879, he was appointed to the chair of physics at the University of Gießen. In 1888, he obtained the physics chair at the University of Würzburg, and in 1900 at the University of Munich by special request of the Bavarian government.
Roentgen had family in Iowa in the United States and planned to immigrate. He accepted an appointment at Columbia University in New York City.
But the outbreak of World War I changed his plan. He remained in Munich for the rest of his career.
During 1895, Roentgen was investigating the external effect from the various types of vacuum tube equipment with the fellow. In November, he was repeating an experiment with one of Lena's tubes, in which a thin aluminum window has been added to permit the cathode ray to exit the tube, but a cardboard covering was added to protect the aluminum from damage by the strong electrostatic field that produces the cathode rays. He knew the cardboard covering prevented light from escaping. Yet, Roentgen observed that the invisible cathode rays caused a fluorescent effect on a small cardboard screen painted with barium patinocyanide when it was placed close to the aluminum window.
In the late afternoon of 8 November 1895, Roentgen was determined to test his idea.
He carefully constructed a back cardboard covering similar to the one he had used on the Lena tube. He covered the cookie's top tube with the cardboard and attached electrode through Lundqvist's coil to generate an electrostatic charge before setting up the barium cyanide screen to test its idea. By darkening the room to test the opacity of his cardboard cover.
As he passed the Lundqvist coil charge to the tube, he determined that the cover was light-tight and turned to prepare the next step of experiment.
It was at this point the Roentgen noticed a friend shimmering from a bench, a few feet away from the tube. To be sure, he tried several more discharges and saw the same shimmering each time. Striking a match, he discovered the shimmering has come from the location of the barium cyanide screen he has been intending to use next.
Roentgen speculated that a new kind of ray may be responsible. On Friday, 8 November, he spent the weekend for repeated his experiments and made his first notes. By the following weeks in his laboratory, as he investigated many properties of the new rays, he finally named X-ray, using the mathematical designation X for something unknown. At one point, while he was investigating the ability of various materials to stop the rays, Roentgen brought a small piece of lead into position while the charge was occurring. He saw the first radiographic image, his own flickering ghostly skeleton on the skin.
Nearly 2 weeks after his discovery, he took the very first picture using X-ray of his wife Anna Bertha's hand.
He later made a better picture of his friend Albert von Kolliger's hand at a public lecture. Roentgen's original paper on a new kind of rays was published on 28 December 1885. After that, he was awarded an honorary Doctor of Medicine degree from the University of Würzburg after his discovery.
He published a total of 3 papers on X-ray.
Roentgen was awarded the first Nobel Prize in Physics. The award was officially in recognition of the extraordinary service he has rendered by the discovery of the remarkable rays subsequently named after him. Roentgen donated the monetary reward from his Nobel Prize to his university. Like Pierre Curie, Roentgen refused to take out patent related to his discovery of X-ray, as he wants society as a whole to benefit from practical applications of the phenomenon. With the inflation following World War I, Roentgen fell into bankruptcy. He spent his final years at his country home at Wilhelm. Roentgen died on 10 February 1823 from intestinal carcinoma.
Today, Roentgen is considered the father of the agnostic radiology, the medical specialty which uses imaging to diagnose disease.